Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. My name's Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I live in Warner, New Hampshire. It's a little town in kind of central New Hampshire, not too close to the ocean and just in the foothills of some mountains. I love to make cards. I love to share cards. I love to help other people make cards and teach other people. So I'm here tonight to show you a sketch challenge that I'm working on for a blog hop tomorrow. So I'm going to switch my camera over in just a minute and we'll get started. It is September 25th, 2024. If you are watching live, please say hello. And if you're watching on a replay, please say hello. I love comments too. They make my day. And if you share this, I'll be most grateful so that other people can see what we're doing and can make some cards as well. So this is the sketch. It's for an Ink and Inspiration blog hop that I'm taking part in. So tomorrow, I think it goes live around 5 o'clock. Tomorrow evening, you can hop on my blog and you'll see my card with more instructions and a link to this video. And then you can hop around and see what other people created with this same sketch. So remember, a sketch is just a starting point. It's just a jumping off spot. So you can take this, you could turn it this way, you can change these two squares, hi Jackie, into two different shapes, could be two stars, could be two circles. You can move this, line of paper over. It's really just a place for you to start with. So I'll leave that over here in the corner and we'll get started. We're using Reindeer Fun today. And I love this stamp set. There's so much you can do with it. It doesn't have to involve reindeer. There's so many cool dies and things in this bundle too. Some foliage, some presents, holly, jingle bells. It's really great. We're using it for our stamp camp on October 18th and 19th. And in that stamp camp, if you purchase the Reindeer Days, hi Courtney, the Reindeer Days suite, you get the stamp camp for free. And I've been cutting all the make and take kits for the stamp camp. I need one more to go in this pile. Hi Carol, thanks for watching. You would get 13 card kits like this as part of Stamp Camp, and it's free with the purchase of the suite. And in here are all the cardstock pieces that you would need to make a particular card. And then we send you a color PDF tutorial with instructions and a link to unlisted YouTube videos to make these 13 cards. That's all free. In addition, on the 18th and 19th, you are invited to be part of an exclusive Facebook group where we present 13 different projects, bonus projects. You don't get the extra materials for those. You'll have everything in your suite that we use, but you won't have the cardstock pieces for those, but we'll demonstrate 13 more cards. So you'll get 26 ideas for using this suite, and it's all free. You just purchase the suite from me, and then I send you everything else. We do all the work, you have all the fun. The 13 demonstrators that take part in this are from around the world: Canada, the UK, the Netherlands, New Zealand, and Australia. So we have a lot of fun, and you would too. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. If you live in a different market, I can hook you up with someone that can help you where you live. All right, let's get back to this sketch challenge. I get so distracted by things. So I've cut some paper to use. I decided to go with a garden green card base. or maybe a white card base. I'm never quite sure. I haven't put one of these together just yet. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And I decided for my piece of paper over here, I would emboss it, and I used the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. This is not available right now, and these fun peppermint things are not available, so you can just substitute something else in your order and just spend the same amount. I think it's $92. We're not using the treat boxes in the Stamp Camp, so you don't have to order those. So I was thinking this would go there or there, depending on which card base I use. And then a couple of triangles. I feel like that looks a little bit washed out. And that, I don't like a lot of plain cardstock, and then my sentiment, and my sentiment might have to go that way. Hi, Lynn. So I'm thinking I like it on the green, but if you prefer the white, let me know. Let's do the sentiment. And should we emboss that sentiment in white? I think we should, because it's not going to show up very well on the green. We're going to use this Merry Christmas. And the last time I tried to do some embossing on a live on the catalog launch, I made a mess of it. So let's see if I can do a little better today. That's the good part about life, right? We always get another chance. Okay. So there's my Merry Christmas. I'm going to ink that up. Hi, Joanne. With my Versamark ink. And I did remember to use my embossing buddy today. So that's half the battle. It really does make a difference. I can tell you that because a lot of times I forget. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Jan. Thanks for joining us. We got the gang here today. So I'm also asking people, for those of you who just came on, do you think I should make this sketch on the garden green card base or a white card base? And we might do some stamping on the background a little bit too, but which color card base do you think? I'm going to hold that with my tweezers and warm up my heat gun just a little bit. Melanie, did your new heat gun arrive today in your card kit for the Stamp-A-Stack? All right, we're going to melt this, and this is my favorite thing in the whole world, melting embossing powder. There we go. Much better job than I did the other day. I see 2 votes for garden green. Yay, Melanie got her things yesterday. All right. And this will be our sentiment. I'm going to trim that off a little bit. There we go. But I still think this looks a little plain over here. So let's do a little stamping on that. Let's use garden green on garden green, a little bit of a monochromatic look. And I'm going to use this cute little tree that's in the stamp set. This little guy right here. Oh, and I kind of cheated on those squares and I cut them out with the second largest Stylish Shapes die. Okay, so this is going to go on here. I don't know, I think I'll just put a couple of trees down here. I don't think I want any floating trees up in the sky, but that adds just a little bit more interest. And this is the piece that's going to go on the inside of our card. So let's put a couple of trees in there. And you could decorate your envelope too. If you watch me or come to any of my Zoom classes, you know that I don't often decorate my envelope because I'm challenged at keeping the envelope and the card together, even when I put them inside each other. And then I go and I write out the card, I don't seem to remember to use the correct envelope. So I don't do that too often. Okay, we're going to glue this on here. I love that plaid embossing folder. I think it's coming back October 7th. So that's about a week and a couple of days away, not too far. There we go. And then I have a garden green square and a square of the patterned paper that comes from the Reindeer Fun Suite. And I think I'll adhere the two of these together first, and then I'll figure out where I want them on the card. So for me, I have stuck to this the sketch pretty closely. Oftentimes I turn it, I do some different things. And in fact, I have another card I'm going to show you that I did take a little more liberty with the sketch. But like I said, I truly believe they're just a jumping off point. I can't get those off. You can just do whatever you want. I didn't get that one. There we go. Okay, let's get our presents right side up, and I'm going to try to center the presents on here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 12. Well, there's 14 and 14. All right, just above that tree. That works. And I think I'm going to have my Merry Christmas go off the other way. This one comes off that way, but I feel like that's too far over and might fall off. So let's go this way. Let's put a mini dimensional on the end here, maybe 2 of these. Yeah, and then some glue on this part because it's on top of the presents. Oh, I'm not lined up. Okay. There is that. Oh, I was gonna maybe use some red and white twine and I forgot. Oh, I could put a little bow on my package, couldn't I? Let's try that. Let's double this up a little bit. Maybe even, well, let's go double. Sometimes I want to get carried away and I say triple. But let's see what a little bow looks like. on that. What do you think? Does our present need a bow? I need to trim this off whether I use it or not. That side's too long. Give me a yay or a nay on that bow. Hi, Katie. I think the bow is a yes. People like the bow. All right, and now I'm going to put some of these little peppermint, red and white peppermint dots on here. These are also currently out of stock and will be coming back, I think, later in the month. I think around October something or other. Okay, so I think the bow is a yes. It's a yay. Feel like one side's a little bit bigger than the other. I'm going to get a glue dot and put that on. Okay. So we have our presents. And that looks, I think that looks pretty close to that sketch. I'm going to put this on the inside, and then I'm going to show you a couple more cards that I've made. One that fits the sketch, and a couple that are related but not related to the sketch. Okay, and I could put the sentiment, may all your days be full of cheer on the inside. I think I'll do that because I won't want to come back and have to do that later. And I really like that sentiment. I don't like stamping on the inside of my card after I glue it down, but cross your fingers for me. Everybody hold your breath. And maybe I can get it nice and straight. And no smudge. Well, it's pretty straight. There you go. Okay, so let me show you what else I made. So I got my paper pumpkin kit in the mail the other day, and I made some of the cards that came in the kit. It has this little card in the kit, and this is adorable. The envelope is adorable, but you can't mail this, and I don't tend to use a lot of cards that I don't mail. But I wanted to make one the way they instructed. And then I decided I'm going to use parts of that one to do the card challenge. So, or the sketch challenge. So here it is, and I think this fits the sketch challenge as well. I have a square, and then I have two circles. If you look, here's a circle, and then this piece of log is a circle. So I'm saying that's my two elements there. And then I have my sentiment. And on this one, I stamped some leaves around it. And I should have stamped a leaf on the inside. I'll have to go back and do that. So that's another paper pumpkin one. I took these pieces and I put it on a card, a full-size card, because I like to be able to mail it. And then this card also comes in the kit. I changed up the circle that the sentiment goes on and put a little red piece behind it. So the cards that come in the kit are just gorgeous like this, but it kills me to leave this piece of card back here. So after I make one card the way the kit comes, on the next ones, I would cut this off and make another card front with this and just put both of these on a card base. because it's too beautiful to have that back there. So there's that one. And then this one with the leaves, I changed up a little bit. They had the leaves going horizontally and layered with a whole bunch of other stuff. And I kind of just liked 3 dancing leaves. They kind of remind me of the California raisins. Instead of dancing raisins, I have dancing leaves. Anybody remember that commercial? So that's what I did with the paper pumpkin kit. 3 cards, sort of the way they directed you. And then 1 card, I made an alternative, and I kind of made it to fit this sketch. And then here is the sketch card that I did tonight, and I'll be putting this on my blog. Yay, Katie remembers, Joanne remembers that commercial. I'll be putting the directions for this one on my blog. So thanks for joining me tonight. Just a quick pop on to show you that sketch. And I hope you have a great Thursday tomorrow. Hope you'll be making some cards. I know I will be. And I will see you soon. All right. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye-bye. Oh, Courtney, you have the raisin figurines. Oh, that's great. Oh, I would love to see those. That sounds like fun. They might be worth something. You are right. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.